guys, welcome back. Welcome to the garage. So we had a problem, sorry for the echo, again I'm in the garage. We had a problem in the backyard where I have a bunch of plants just hanging out in one little area. They're never going to get planted in the garden, they're my tropicals, and I'm just bringing them outside for the summer, and it just looks really disorganized and kind of yucky. So we decided to buy a shelf to clean things up. I'll show you what the area looks like. You've seen it before. It'll be up in the corner. So we're just trying to clean that area up. And also, by using a shelf, I can put more stuff out there and it won't look disorganized and it won't look as cluttered or kind of yucky. So I thought I'd bring you along and show you what I'm going to do. This is a really fun idea that I found at a store called Storage Solutions or Solutions. It's just Storage Solutions, I believe. And it is a bunch of legs. You buy the legs individually. I got two different sizes of legs, a really, really long one and a not so long one. And I bought two of each. And then we bought the shelves. Sorry, then we bought the shelves. So this is one of the shelves. This will be the very top shelf. And then we got these other shelves, and I thought that it was really neat because it's customizable. So if you have a lot of small plants, you can have your small plants closer together. You don't need to have a huge gap for headroom or anything. So it'll save space if needed. And I can change this rack around as things grow or as my needs change. And you can also configure your rack in so many different ways. You can have staggered shelves, however you want. If you see this set, you'll understand a little bit more when you're picking out the pieces. But I thought it was really fun. There's some pre-made sets, or you can do what I did and you can just buy the pieces individually and let your creativity run wild. So I thought I'd bring you in and I'll show you how I'm going to do this and what the finished product is going to look like. So you can make your own decision after that. Maybe you have this sort of stuff available in your area at the hardware store. Not sure. It was fairly expensive, but shelves are expensive if you're trying to find the right shelf. Each one of these shelves was about $25, and the small legs were about $10, and the larger legs were about $13 each. So the whole thing probably cost me around $170. Heaven forbid. But if I was buying a regular shelf, it wouldn't be customizable, and it probably wouldn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. So I went with this option. I like it, and I'll bring it inside for the plant space in the wintertime as well. And if I need to, I can always attach garden lights, grow lights to these racks as well. So I can turn it into a little greenhouse in the wintertime. Anyway, without rambling on too much, let's get this thing started. So, let me find it here. So on these, there's little notches every inch or so. So these are going to be where the shelves will sit. So it comes with a little bunch of clips here. They're in pieces. Over here on the side, I'll show you how I put them on. They just clamp on and rest on the little notches. And those notches are what will stop the shelf. And these are what stop the shelf. Not making this very clear. These notches are for the heights. You clip these on to that area. They kind of attach to the little notches. And then the shelf fits on this. So it makes sense when you see it. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to put the very first shelf down, and we'll go from there. I'm going to go on the lowest notch because I want to have my plant pots just raised up off the deck a little bit. I don't want to have the pots ruin the deck with staining and whatnot, as they tend to do. So let's just get started. This one already has one on it. Now we'll put this one on. It's a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. And they just clip in place. I'm going to do it for all of them. Don't need it that high. If it goes on somewhere you don't want it to do, just unclip it and move it back. It's as easy as that. So as you can see, all of these little clips are all lined up. They're all even. So now let's put on the shelf. This should be the easiest part. Okay, so I've got the two sizes here. I've got the two shorter ones, and I've got the two bigger ones. I am going to start with the two smaller ones. I'm going to get the shelf here. The two smaller ones will be on the front side of the shelf. So, let me just slide these down here. Just going to slide them across, and they're just going to rest on this plastic clip. It rolled away. Just slide up the holes here. Just like that. Now we got the longer ones here. There we go. And those brackets that we put on are going to stop the shelf from sliding. There we go. There they are. As snug as a bug in a rug. So now I'm just going to go and put on the other two shelves, and I'll meet you back, and then we'll put on the last shelf together. The shelf is coming together faster than I thought it was going to. The first one is always the hardest, the first level. So I'm just going to stick these on the very top here. This will be the last full shelf, and then the last one's going to be a half shelf. I thought that would be a cool feature. If you have a tape measure, it'd be good to measure whether they're the same height or not. I'll find out if the shelf is uneven. We'll slide this down. Yes, indeed, it's that easy. Then this one here is only a half shelf. Notice how there's only one hole for the legs? That's exciting. This is going to be for the small plants. Our little 4-inch pots. We're going to put this on the very top. Like so. And just that quick, we got it here. Oh, that one didn't work very well. Guess I didn't have a clip. Here we go. Let's try this again. Ah, I had it upside down. There we go. The shelf is finished. Let's take this over to the other side, to the deck, and put some plants on it. And now we have a finished shelf. Look at all the space I have now. I can bring out a couple more plants and not have to worry about where they go. They will have their own little home here. We got the top shelf for the small things. Those crazy agaves. Now I won't prick my fingers on them as I try to water or move things around. They're up top. I have a couple more agaves I'll put up there. I'll probably put a little bit of trailing plants up there too. And yeah, just lots of space now. Check it out. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this update, or this video, and let me know what you do to conserve space in your grow spaces. We all know that it gets pretty cluttered from time to time. Do you have shelving? Did you make it yourself? Anyway, show me pictures of your contraptions. This one is my newest, so yeah, hope you enjoyed. Happy growing. I find that the colors change depending on the conditions. Sometimes they're more white, sometimes they're more pink. Depends on the lighting, and I guess it also depends on the fertilization. So this one is really, really nice. As you can see, we've got lots